Involved in the top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Horned Frogs will kick it away first. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Finds the tight end. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Yellow Jackets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
And the Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Gore. Got his man in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of time in the pocket, down the middle it goes. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. The Yellow Jackets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Gets it out quickly. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Got his man in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking for a man. It's Fox. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They'll run the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Horned Frogs line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So we'll see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
They'll go to the air on second and short. He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Horned Frogs are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Second down, he'll throw it. Floating away. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Bob.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
So now it's second and long. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pressure coming. Makes the grab over the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through.
Well, the punter wasn't able to get a lot of leg on that one, and it gave him a chance to field it, and then he found his lane, he put his foot in the ground, and it was off to the races. A huge momentum-shifting play on special teams for that touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 15, here's the return. Brings it back out to his own 29-yard line before going out of bounds, and his offense will have the ball there. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to pass, it's Gore. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Gore. Catch in the middle, it's Gentry. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Got the back over the middle. Gets it out across the 40. Stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Got his man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but that...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Back to throw, it's Fox. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And the Horned Frogs will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. The Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man on the right. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quickly complete. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Fox. Makes the grab down the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's on target and complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to them. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going. Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Fox. Fires to the big fella. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run it from the gun. Across the 25, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the missed connection on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Gonna run it. It's Daly. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Gore. It's complete on the right side. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Spits it out to the back. That's caught. It's Daly. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle. It's Charles. And they swarm him under. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's open on the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Gives it on the option. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out. There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. Ball is loose. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the first down. And the Horned Frogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Takes the handoff. It's Goodman. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Up-tempo for the offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU! Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 6 over Iowa. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pulls it, fired complete. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Charles. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Powers through the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From the gun, the ground game. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. What a cut. Now he's loose. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards, too. Nice execution by this offense.
They'll try the run. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Fox. He's got him. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Lining up for the point after and the lead. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
To the air on 2nd down. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Firing to the right, complete. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Gore. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man quickly. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.